all of you. So today we are going to start your next topic, that is division of sectors as organized and unorganized. So today we'll be seeing that how sectors are divided. कुछ organized sectors में आते हैं और कुछ unorganized sector में आते हैं, ठीक है. अब organized sectors क्या होती हैं? As the name suggests, ऑर्गेनाइज मीन्स सारे रूल्स रेगुलेशन सारे कुछ बहुत ही प्रॉपरली अलाइंड होते हैं. एंड अनऑर्गेनाइज आर सच सेक्टर्स वेयर देयर इज नो डिफाइंड रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन. आप कितने बजे आएंगे, कितने बजे जाएंगे, व्हाट विल बी द मोड ऑफ पेमेंट, कैसे आपकी सैलरी डिडक्ट होगी, आपको वेकेशन से छुट्टियां मिलेंगी या नहीं मिलेगी, नथिंग इज डिफाइंड. एंड ऑल दिस अनलाइक unorganized sector, everything is very proper and organized in the organized sector. Now let us see, there is a story that is given, and on the basis of these two stories it will be very clear to you what they mean to say. Kanta works in an office. She attends her office from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. She gets her salary regularly at the end of every month. In addition to the salary, she also gets provident fund, PF, which you call provident fund, as per the rules laid down by the government. She also gets medical and other allowances. Kanta does not go to office on Sunday. There is a paid leave. This is a paid leave. When she joined the work, she was given an appointment letter stating all the terms and conditions of work. Now, if you see the story of Kanta, it's very, very clear that all the things, all the rules, regulation under which Kanta works is very defined. ये सब बहुत defined है. कितने बजे वो आएगी? Like she comes at 9:30, she leaves her office at 5:30. She gets salary at the end of every month. Even if she is not going on Sunday, she is paid. That is a paid leave for her. She is paid for Sundays. That means she is not working on the daily basis. ऐसा नहीं है कि जिस दिन वो आएगी उस दिन उसे salary मिलेगी, जिस दिन वो नहीं आएगी उस दिन उसे salary नहीं मिलेगी. Apart from that, she also gets medical and other allowances. अब ये allowances क्या होती है? Provident fund उसे मिलती है, PF उसे मिलती है. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट मेडिकल, जैसे अगर उसकी तबीयत खराब होगी या अगर उसने रेंट पे घर लिया हुआ है, दैट विल बी पेड बाय द place where she works. Now she in the contrast will be seeing the case of Kamal. Kamal is Kanta's neighbor. He is a daily wage laborer in a nearby grocery shop. He goes to shop at 7:30 in the morning and works till 8 p.m. in evening. He gets no other allowances apart from his wages. He is not paid for the days he does not work. He has therefore no leave or paid holidays, nor was he given a formal letter saying that he has been employed in the shop. He can be asked to leave any time by the employer. So if you see the case of Kamal, अगर कमल के केस में आप देखेंगे तो एक चीज बहुत ही ज्यादा क्लियर है that Kamal works in an unorganized sector because his duration of work is more than Kanta. Apart from that, he does not get any allowance. उसे कोई medical allowance, कोई provident fund या travel allowance या HRA, कोई भी allowance, house rent allowance. HRA is house rent allowance. उसे ना हाउस रेंट अलाउंस मिलती है, ना मेडिकल, ना ट्रांसपोर्ट, कोई भी अलग एक्स्ट्रा इनकम नहीं मिलती है. रादर वट एवर इज हिज वेज, जो भी उसकी सैलरी है वही उसकी सोर्स ऑफ इनकम है. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, लाइक कांता वाज गिवन अ फॉर्मल अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर. जब कांता को अपॉइंट किया गया था, एक लेटर उसे प्रोवाइड की गई थी, फॉर्मल लेटर प्रोवाइड की गई थी, ऑन विच द टर्म्स ऑफ एम्प्लॉयमेंट वाज और टर्म्स ऑफ वर्क वाज डिफाइंड. ओके, बट सो वॉज नॉट विथ कमल. कमल जब अपॉइंट होता है उसे कोई लेटर नहीं मिलती है. दैट मीन्स ही वॉज हायर्ड विदाउट एनी अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर एंड कुड बी फायर्ड ऑल्सो विदाउट गिविंग एनी नोटिस. वो आज काम कर रहा है, उसे कल अगर उसका एम्प्लॉयर उससे खुश नहीं होगा, he might throw him out. So if you see, the condition of Kamal and Kanta are so different to each other. Kanta has a secured job, whereas Kamal has an insecure job. उसे कभी भी अपने जॉब से निकाला जा सकता है. So these are the conditions that makes the situation worse. People, they are working today, but they do not have guarantee of tomorrow, that whether they'll be provided with the employment tomorrow or not. क्या उनकी jobs रहेंगी या नहीं. Now let us see. Kanta works in organized sector. Organized sector covers those enterprises or places of work where the terms of employment are regular and therefore people have assured work. They are registered by the government and have to follow its rules and regulation, which are given in various laws such as Factories Act, Minimum Wages Act, Payment of Gratuity Act, Shops and Establishment Act, etc. This it is called organized because it has some formal procedures and procedures. So ये जो ऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर्स हैं उनकी फॉर्मल प्रोसीजर होती है, गवर्नमेंट के अंडर में ये रहते हैं, गवर्नमेंट की सारी एक्ट्स को, लॉज को इन्हें फॉलो करना पड़ता है. और सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज है इसमें वर्क करने का दैट नोबडी गेट्स एक्सप्लॉइटेड. ऐसा नहीं है कि किसी को बहुत ज़्यादा काम कराया जा रहा है या किसी से कम काम कराया जा रहा है, काम करा के सैलरी नहीं मिल रही है. और ऐसा नहीं है कि 24/7 वर्क करना है, एक दिन उन्हें पेड लीव भी मिलती है. सो यू नो दीज थिंग्स आर वेरी गुड when you are working in an unorganized sector. You work with peace. Now, some of these people may not be employed by anyone but may work on their own, but they too have to register themselves to government and follow the rules and regulation. Workers in organized sector enjoy security of employment. They are expected to work only a few fixed number of hours. If they work more, they have to be paid overtime by the employer. This also gets several other benefits from the employer. So if you talk about organized sector, अगर वहाँ पे किसी ने extra काम की है, overtime किया है, so he'll be paid OT. दैट इज OTA, दैट इज ओवर टाइम अलाउंस. उसे एक्स्ट्रा पैसे मिलते हैं अपने सैलरी के अलावा, उसे एक्स्ट्रा पैसे मिलते हैं फॉर वर्किंग मोर देन द डिफाइंड जॉब, विच इज नॉट सो इन एन अनऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर. एक अनऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर में आपके पास कोई डिफाइंड आवर्स ऑफ वर्क नहीं होती हैं. नाउ what are these benefits? They get paid leaves, payment during holidays, provident fund, gratuity, etc. They are supposed to get medical benefits under the law. The factory managers has to ensure facilities like drinking water and safe working environment. When they retire, these workers get pension as well. So these are the advantage of working in an organized sector. आपकी proper health की जिम्मेवारी जो है आपके employer पे है. आपको clean drinking water provide करना, एक safe environment provide करना, security provide करना, not only in terms of physical security but also in the terms of job security. ये सारा एक employer का काम होता है, and they do this because they are monitored by the government. Now let us see an unorganized sector. In contrast, Kamal works in the unorganized sector. The unorganized sector is characterized by small and scattered units which are largely outside the control of the government. There are rules and regulations but are not followed. सो इट इज़ नॉट सो कि जो भी रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन ऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर में फॉलो हो रहे हैं वो अनऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर में नहीं फॉलो हो सकते हैं. दे कैन बी फॉलोड, बट ये जो अनऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर्स होते हैं ये इतने छोटे छोटे यूनिट्स होते हैं दैट इट इज़ बियॉन्ड कंट्रोल ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. अगर आप अपने मोहल्ले में ही देखेंगे कितनी सारी शॉप्स होती हैं, छोटी छोटी ब्यूटी पार्लर्स जो घर में ही लेडीज ने खोल रखा है, tailoring centers, or you must have seen the grocery shops. These are not registered by the government. ये government को से खुद को register नहीं कराते हैं. That's why they get a free chance to exploit their workers, क्योंकि government इतनी छोटी छोटी units पे अपनी monitoring नहीं रख पाती है. Jobs here are low paid and often not regular. There is no provision for overtime, paid leaves, holiday, leave due to sickness, etc. Employment is not secure. People can be asked to leave without any reason. So here the terms of employment is not very secure. ऐसा नहीं होता है that आज आप यहाँ work कर रहे हैं तो आप सालों तक यहाँ work कर सकते हैं. Today you are working and any day you can be fired. Okay, so and apart from that there is no paid leave. कोई भी paid leave नहीं होती. जिस दिन आप absent होंगे भले ही वो Sunday क्यों ना हो, you will not be paid. There is no sick leave. Even if you are ill, and you are absent, there will be deduction in your salary. So basically what they do is they pay only the wages, केवल उन्हें salary pay करते हैं, और they do not leave any opportunity to deduct their salary. Such as during some seasons, some people may be asked to leave. A lot also depend on whims of the employer. The sectors include a large number of people who are employed on their own doing small jobs such as selling on the street or doing repair work. Similarly, farmers work on their own and hire laborers as when they require. So sometimes पीक सीजन में लोग हायर कर लेते हैं लोगों को और बाद में जब उनकी नीड्स फुलफिल हो जाती है देन दे टर्न देम आउट ऑफ द जॉब. सो दे ऑल फॉल अंडर द कैटेगरी ऑफ unorganized sector. So always remember the basic differences. जहाँ सारी rules regulation properly defined है that is organized sector. जहाँ rules regulation defined नहीं है that is unorganized sector. How to protect workers in unorganized sector? So people in organized sectors are already secured. ठीक है, उनकी job security है, उन्हें medical allowance मिलती है, उन्हें paid leaves मिलती है, ये सब है. So who needs to be protected? The workers in unorganized sector. Like Kanta does not require any security because her job is secured. Rather, Kamal requires security because his job is insecure. Let us see. The organized sectors offer jobs that are most sought after, but the employment opportunity in organized sector has been expanding very slowly. It is also common to find many organized sector enterprises in the unorganized. It is also common to find many organized sector enterprises in the unorganized sector. They adopt such strategy to evade the taxes and refuse to follow the laws that protect laborers. As a result, large number of workers are forced to enter the unorganized sector jobs, which pay a very low salary. They are often exploited and not paid a fair wage. Their earnings are low and not regular. Their jobs are not secured and have no other benefit. So, if you talk about organized sector, definitely all of you would have desire to work in an organized sector. But, organized sector में जितनी job opportunity है, उससे ज़्यादा job seekers हैं. अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट हमारे कंट्री में इतनी ज़्यादा है कि गवर्नमेंट जितनी भी वैकेंसीज लाती है वो बहुत ही कम है हमारे पॉपुलेशन के अनएम्प्लॉयड पॉपुलेशन के कंपैरिजन में. सो इन डर्थ ऑफ जॉब व्हाट दे हैव टू डू इज दे हैव टू लुक फॉर एन अपॉर्चुनिटी और दे हैव टू लुक फॉर अ jobs in the unorganized sector. Since 1990s, it is also common to see large number of workers losing their job in organized sector. These workers are forced to take up jobs in unorganized sector with low earning. Hence, beside the need of more work, there is also a need for protection and support of workers in unorganized sector. So, I know government cannot provide work to everybody. So, it is very, very important that government takes an initiative to at least protect them. उन्हें protect करने की unorganized sector में गवर्नमेंट अपनी इंटरफेरेंस बढ़ाए और मॉनिटरिंग स्ट्रांग करे ताकि लोग जो अनऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर में भी एम्प्लॉयड हैं दे कैन एंजॉय सम काइंड ऑफ प्रिविलेजेस. Who are these vulnerable people who need protection? So ऐसे कौन से लोग हैं जिन्हें प्रोटेक्शन जो ज्यादा अनप्रोटेक्टेड हैं? So see, in rural areas, the unorganized sector mostly comprises of landless agricultural laborers, small and marginal farmers, share choppers, artisans such as weavers, blacksmith, carpenters, goldsmith. Nearly 80% of rural households in India are in small and marginal farmer category. These farmers need to be supported through adequate facility for timely delivery of seeds, agricultural input, credit, storage facility, and marketing outlets. So in villages कौन से लोग हैं? छोटे farmers जिनके पास बहुत कम land है और the people who do not own any plot of land. Apart from that, blacksmith, weavers, ये सब जो लोग हैं जो बहुत ही hand to mouth basis पे earn करते हैं, इतने ही पैसे कमाते हैं कि उनकी आज की कल की basic needs fulfill हो जाए. They do not earn ample to store it or keep it in the banks. So they are the people in the villages who needs to be protected. In the urban areas, unorganized sector comprises mainly of the workers in small scale industry, casual workers in constructions, trade and transport, etc., and those who work as a street vendors, head load workers, garment makers, rag pickers, etc. The small scale industry also need government support for procuring raw materials and marketing of output. The casual worker in both rural and urban areas needs to be protected. So basically in urban area अगर आप देखेंगे तो छोटे छोटे जो manufacturing units हैं वहाँ के workers की conditions बहुत खराब हैं. But overall if you see every person जो भी भले ही वो रूरल एरियाज में हो या अर्बन एरियाज में हो, इफ दे डू नॉट हैव कैपिटल, अगर उनके पास कैपिटल नहीं है किसी बिजनेस को स्टार्ट करने के लिए, दे फॉल अंडर द कैटेगरी और क्लचेस ऑफ द अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड सेक्टर. सो ऑल द पीपल who are a little above the poverty line or who are below the poverty line needs to be protected. We also find that majority of workers from scheduled castes, tribes and backward community find themselves in unorganized sector. Beside getting the irregular and low paid work, these workers also face social discrimination, protection and support of the to the unorganized sector worker in thus is thus necessary for both economic and social development. So we have already read in the last class when we were dealing with poverty, in class 9 when we were dealing with poverty we always already read that there are certain people who are most vulnerable to poverty. Vulnerable groups में हमने पढ़ा था ना, SC, STs और OBCs के बारे में. So again I'm saying that people who lack capital are more vulnerable to social discrimination. Society उन्हें discriminate करती है, they are treated as poor, they do not enjoy certain rights as we government has given all the right, but हमारी society उन्हें certain rights enjoy नहीं करने देती है. So it's very very necessary that both economic और social development लाई जाए, केवल पैसे से नहीं but लोगों के mindset को भी change किया जाए. Okay. So this was all about it today. In the next video, I'll be sending you the next topic that is sectors in terms of ownership and public public and private sector. In the next video, you'll be getting this. And apart from that, what you have to do is there is a questionnaire that is given. Let's discuss on page number 16 that you will be doing. See here, let's recall. So here is a table that is incomplete, classifying economic activities. So basically, remember, economic activity always means all such activities from which you earn money. जिससे आपको पैसे आते हैं वो economic activity होती है. So you have to categorize this sector. It is given primary, secondary, and tertiary, and then you have to say whether it is organized or unorganized. Thank you.